Don't pitch your offer to someone you just met. That is the quickest way to burn out in your business. Oh my goodness, I offer this product to all these people and they don't want it. I might as well just eat worms and die, right? Adjust your halo, because I did that. I pitched every single person on the first touch without trying to nurture these people and bring them through the funnel the right way. And I'm going to teach you the right way because I've done it the wrong way. And I still see so many sales girls and amazing business women doing it wrong. So listen up. Welcome to For His Glory CEO, the podcast for high-achieving women like you who have built the business, hit the milestone, checked all the boxes, yet deep down something still feels off. The success is there, but you know God has so much more. I'm your host, Allie. If you're hungry for results rooted in the Word, this is for you. Let's get this party started. Are you ready to make sales daily and eliminate stress, guesswork, overwhelm, overthinking, doubt, and distraction? This episode is for you. We are going to talk about the poster board that I walked around with for years, building my first business from 0 to 7 figures. We're going to have some fun in this episode because I always keep things real and I want to make it so simple. If there's anything I can be the best at is keep it simple, sister, to really help you guys make sales daily, but also have fun doing it and make it really simple. Okay. So I want you to say sales is easy, sales is fun. Sales is easy, sales is fun. And if you're not in the right community to grow your business in, it might not be as fun as we're having in the For His Glory CEO community, as well as our inner circle. Shameless plug, why? Because they all be working these sales funnels and making sales every single day and having fun doing it. So there's all different ways to talk about like the buyer's process, right? The buyer's journey, the 4 stages. I like to have fun with this because I actually, fun fact, have the bestest cousin who's my best friend. He signed at University of Minnesota to play baseball. That's the reason I signed there to play volleyball. But then he got recruited by Detroit Tigers and got paid a buttload of money and left our sophomore year. And as he was leaving, I'm like, bud, this is a 4-year contract deal. Like, where are you going? He's like, I'll give you tickets the rest of your life. I'm out of here. You're smart. I'm not. I love you, Jack. And so I take the buyer's journey into a baseball diamond. I was not a huge baseball fan, I'll tell you that, but I did spend a lot of time in the MLB watching my cousin be amazing, and then even got to bring our kids as we started having kids. So super, super fun. So my funnel, I'm going to show you a picture. It really was on a huge poster board. Looks like this. Okay, so it's basically an upside down triangle. And then you're going to just like have the open funnel at the top, or think of like an oil change, right? So just think about the funnel. So big up top and it gets small down at the bottom. And so there's 4 stages of the buyer's journey, right? So number 1, I have first base. Number 2, we have second base. Number 3, we have third base. And the bottom of my funnel, which is super small comparatively to the top, is a home run. And I literally would take Post-it notes and put names of everybody. I did not prejudge, friends, especially if you're in an industry and you have products that cover the compass of anyone and everyone, right? So do not prejudge these people, but put everyone on a Post-it note. So again, go to Dollar Tree and get a massive poster board for this. And then you can cut these 2 also in 2. So you can just write the names vertically and just put it across your first base or your second base or your third base or your home run. And I know some of you are thinking something different, so get your head out of the gutter. But it's true. We don't just jump into home run when you meet someone, okay? So that is a good analogy for this experience. So let's talk about the buyer's journey and making sales every day. And I'm going to tell you what people do wrong in first base. And remember, this funnel is going to eliminate stress, guesswork, overwhelm, overthinking, doubt, and distraction. That's how important today's episode is. So grab your poster board, grab your Post-it notes, and put this into action today. No delay. I promise you, you're going to love it. You're going to love seeing it. You're going to love to know exactly what you're doing when you check in to work your business. Okay, so first base. first base, okay? What is first base? When someone hits a single, they just getting warmed up, right? It ain't the home run, it ain't the grand slam, they're just getting warmed up. On first base is all of our new people. Everyone knew if we had new friend requests, these people land there. If we just met them at a new networking opportunity, they go there. People that we just got connected to via referrals, all these people are new. New, first base, okay? First base, we're just getting to know them. We are not going to freak them out. We're not going to jump down their throats and throw them an offer. Absolutely not. There is 0 offers being made on first base. More for the people in the back. Friends, don't pitch your offer to someone you just met. That is the quickest way to burn out in your business. Oh my goodness, I offered this product to all these people and they don't want it. I might as well just eat worms and die, right? Adjust your halo, because I did that. I pitched every single person on the first touch without trying to nurture these people and bring them through the funnel the right way. And I'm going to teach you the right way because I've done it the wrong way. And I still see so many sales girls and amazing business women doing it wrong. So listen up. First base, new people, new friends, new followers, new. Do not pitch your offer. What are you going to do there? You're going to get to know them. You're going to add them to your email marketing list. You're going to ask them more about themselves. You're going to start following them on social media. And if they're an ideal client, you're going to start liking and commenting on their world, because who doesn't like for them to be boosted in the logarithm by someone loving and commenting on their things, right? Go generously give without strings attached, right? Just give, just get to know these people. It is first base, and there's only one time to make a good first impression, right? It's very true. So make sure you make the best impression. We are not pitching any offers on first base. Second base, we are nurturing still. Yes, we're still not pitching an offer on second base. First base to get to second base means that they're actually interacting with us. You always want to send a message that ends in a question. Hey, Allie, thank you so much for the follow. So appreciate it. I am a business coach that helps 6+ figure women scale with biblical principles. Tell me, how long have you been in business? Okay. Super easy on their brain to reply to me. Hi, Allie, been in business 8 years, right? You want to nurture them to get them into second base. So when we're nurturing, we're getting to know these people, but we're also pre-qualifying to see, are they even a fit for our business? So these people are not ready to buy from you. They're not. There might be a one-off here and there that they have been following you for a while, but they're really going to be down on third base. But these first to second, you're really nurturing them. And by second base, you're really pre-qualifying to see, are they a good fit for any of my programs? How do you find out? Ask the right questions. This is your time to be super interested in them. And when they ask you questions, my $1 million question to ask back is, hey, that's a great question. Specifically, why do you ask? Right? When you ask for specifics, they're going to start peeling back the onion, and you're going to say, hey, I absolutely can help this person. Or, hey, you know what? I can't, but my friend Sherry can. So I'm going to make a connection, right? It is so good to have friendship equity. I know we talk about this a lot, but I just heard from a friend today. She's like, you are the best networker ever. I know I can come to you and you're going to give me 5 stellar people and I'll be able to do everything. For instance, she was just doing her first retreat and I immediately got her my videographer and photographer who knocked her retreat out of the park. And she's like, I can't thank you enough. I love people, relationship equity. I love referring people. Every single person in my network, every person on my dream list, every person on my Google Doc, when I'm reaching out to people, they're either a friend, a collaboration, or a client. They're going to be my friend because I love people. They're going to be a collaboration. We're going to collab and do stuff together, or they're going to be a client. Okay. So think about that when you're reaching out. How do you like people to reach out to you? We've all got the slimy messages in the DMs, right? Sometimes I screenshot them to use them for my clients and be like, don't do it this way. Don't do it this way. This does not feel good when someone messages you that way, right? We all know how that is. And then you get messages where you're like, oh my goodness, they really genuinely care about me and they really possibly have a solution to my pain point. And I am ever so grateful that they thought of me, right? People aren't always thinking of you. You might think everyone under the sun knows what you do, but I promise you, and I challenge you to go ask 5 closest people next to you. Say, according to my social media, do you know exactly the clients I serve and the results I get them? Okay, go ask those people. Do you know my ideal client avatar based on my social media and based on being my friend? And do you know the result I get them? I just asked my in-loves, brother and sister in-love up at our ranch a couple weeks back, do you guys know my ideal client avatar for my inner circle and what results they get? And they were both like, they kind of did, but they didn't. And those are people that I do life with daily. We literally talk to them all the time. So imagine how much more so the people that you're not doing life with, they don't know what you're doing. Okay. That's why it's reps, baby, reps, baby, reps, 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 till you are blue in the face, sharing, not in the faith, sharing what you do, because these people in first and second base, they for sure don't have a clue what you can do for them. Okay. And you want to make sure in first and second base, they absolutely know who you serve and what result you can get them. Okay. So maybe it's your methodology, right? For me, it's my For His Glory CEO methodology: faith, habits, growth in a community of excellence with obedience to experience overflow. That's very easy for me to say. Why? Because I say it over and over and over again. People know what they're getting. Number one, they are getting an incredible opportunity to be with like-minded baller businesswomen that are going to take them to the next level. People are dying for community. If you have a community, if you're building community, shout that from the rooftops. You should be telling people on the first and second base, hey girl, I got you. Are you out on an island by yourself? Most entrepreneurs are out on an island. They feel like they're doing everything in their lonesome. And meanwhile, you're building something amazing that they could be a part of, which gives them the faith and the unks and oh my goodness, I can do this too. If she did it, I can do it. That's what I love about being in all the communities I'm in. My communities bring me fresh blood every single day, because I'm oh my gosh, if she's doing that, I could do this, I could do that, right? And I tell my communities, if Allie can do it, I can do it, but better. Always add but better, right? God is the God of the impossible, and we always want to be dreaming big. Okay, so that's first and second base. Again, are we making offers to these people? They are new people, and we are nurturing the new people. The answer is no. We are pre-qualifying them. We're learning more about them. We're genuinely interested in them. This is not mass marketing. This is not throw your offer or program product down their throat. We are not being icky salespeople. Salespeople get a bad rep. Sales is stewardship. Are you stewarding what God has given you and the clients He's blessed you with and the customers that buy from you well? Okay, check out your first and second base. Okay, so we got all the Post-it notes there. First, we got into second. What is third base? I'm glad you asked. These are those that have their hands up and they're like, hey, Allie, look at me. I'm opening your emails. I'm clicking on your emails. I'm watching all your Instagram stories. I showed up for your webinar. I was in your masterclass. I took the challenge. Those are our third base people. They've been warmed up, baby. You know, if someone gets up and cranks a triple, that person was warmed up. They were ready to play. And my cousin played third base, so third base is awesome. So third base, these people are our people. They have had their hand up and they're saying, hey, pick me, pick me. Now, they're not automatically going to buy from you. Hello, we as sales girls, as businesswomen of excellence, need to say, I see you. I see you, Lindsay. You got your hand up. You're the one that you want to be called on. I'm going to call on you. And that's when we pitch our offers. Only then, on third base, when they've been warmed up and they've had their hand up and they're liking, commenting, opening emails, clicking, maybe they booked a call. Maybe we've already got on a call with them. These are the people that we're going to start making offers. Now you see, you're getting narrower, right? So first base is a big funnel of people, right? You're casting that net and seeing who's going to be in it. Second base gets smaller. Third base is smaller. And then how do we get it to a home run? How do we actually get these people to buy from us? What does that look like? So those are our existing clients. Existing clients. The home run are the people that have already bought from you once. Those are the people that are so close to the money, AKA to fall through the funnel and be a part of your community, your program, your services, whatever it is. Home run are our existing clients. Now, friends, I've trained up over 4,000 business women, and they spend so much time selling to people on first base, looking for new people. And I'm like, girlfriend, if you have 4,000 followers, but you can't even convert 4 of them into a client, who cares if you have 40,000, right? That's a good gut check. Your followers don't matter if you can't convert them into a home run and actually have them be a client of yours. Does that make sense? So you want to spend your time obviously adding to your funnel. You do not want this thing to be dried up, girlfriend. You do not want a dried up pipeline. It's like you're going to the spout. You're so excited to take a drink of water and it's like, puh, 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 puh. And it's dried up. Ain't nothing worse than a dry funnel, a dry pipeline. And it should never be. Why? We have so much access to meeting people with the amazing World Wide Web, with amazing opportunities to join different communities, different podcast hosting, different networking opportunities. I mean, just go outside and meet people at the grocery store and get people on your Instagram, get people on your email list, get people on your text list. Like, it's so important to always, always bring new people into this funnel and have fun with it. Fun funnel, okay? F-U-N, it's the beginning of funnel. And this is why I love what I get to do, because my clients, we have fun. If it ain't fun, I ain't doing it, right? Like, and if you ain't fun, I ain't signing you in, because our crew is fun. So we have fun. We celebrate the moving of the Post-it notes. We celebrate when people jump out of our email list because they're not ideal clients and they unfollow us or they do something. I'm like, perfect. Either I want to attract the right people and I want to repel the wrong people. Okay, say it with me. I'm going to attract the right clients and I'm going to repel the wrong clients. Not everyone is your client. So don't be disappointed, especially if you're selling offers in first position on first base when they say no, because they're going to say no. They don't know, like, and trust you. You just met, and now it feels, to be honest, a little bit slimy. I mean, I get the most wild DMs, emails, text messages, because I am very visible on social media, have been for over 12 years, comes with the territory. And they're just slimy messages. I'm like, I'd never hire you a day. Like, your marketing is horrible, right? Like, how you just treated me, how you made me feel, horrific. I've only had probably under a handful of people where I was like, that was such a sweet first message. That was really enduring, caring, integrous, godly. Like, I would consider doing business with you. The rest of the hundreds of thousands, no dice. No dice. So if you've been that person, which again, hand up, I was that person. I sent those, like, copy and paste. Hey girl, hey, let's rock. Get your skincare, get your hair care. Let's go, girl. I got you. I did do all that. And it's funny to go back and just be like, girl, I was a little too excited for my britches. I didn't get my funnel up and running to not think that you were already a home run. You were at first base. I should have nurtured for a second. Nurture is different than friend zone. I really need a pro tip here. Insert pro tip. Cha-ching. Don't just friend zone people. That's another mistake I see clients do. They think the whole nurture thing is like, oh my gosh, girl, saw your trip. So fun. What was the best ice cream? Blah, blah, blah. Like, no, we're also not doing that. We're being exact with pre-qualifying questions about how's your business doing now? How are sales for your 6-month Firebrand program? Okay. We want specific questions to them. We are not friend zoning. Friend zone to me seems like a bait and switch. Hey girl, you look amazing. Tell me about your kids. What are you doing? And then you're like, hey, you want to buy my skincare? Hey, you want to join my program? See that? Feels different. As opposed to like going in like, hey, how are things going? I saw that you started a business. How are your sales? Okay, because I'm coming in as a sales girl, as a sales coach, as a business strategist, as a consultant. I'm going to stay in my lane so it makes sense of the questions I'm going to ask to pull them through my first to second to third to then make an offer. I hope that makes a lot of sense. And I hope you're like having massive light bulbs go off right now. Like, yes and amen. That's what I've been missing. This podcast is changing my life, and I'm going to share it with my entire team and any person I know, because this is so simple to understand, and it's going to bring in so many more sales on the daily, right? If you didn't listen to the episode right before this, we talked about how we're going to make sales on the daily. People need to want what you have, need what you have, and afford what you have, right? That was a big piece of the episode right before this. So jump in there and then fill out your fun, F-U-N, your fun funnel. All right. So let's just review real quick from first, second, third base. First base, all new people that you met in new networks, people that you podcast hosted for someone else, their networks, people that are new followers, people that you just met at Costco, the moms group, kid pickup line, church, all those are new. First base. Second base, we're nurturing the new and asking pre-qualifying questions that make sense for your offer or your product or your service. Okay, in first and second base, okay, a single or a double, you ain't making an offer. Okay, those people are just warming up. Those batters are just warming it up. We're not making an offer on first and second base. They hit a triple. Now they actually are having their hands raised. They've shown up to your webinar, their masterclass. They know what your offer, program, services are. That's when we make an offer. Only then, okay? Only then, when they've had their hands up, we pick on them and we reach out to them. We don't wait on them. Friends, I watch people sit back, be so passive in sales. I'm like, there's nothing passive about sales. Like my sales coach, Brooke Thomas, she's hilarious. She's like, I dial for dollars to this day. And she's made an 8-figure empire. Like you're not sitting back randomly hoping that someone finds you on the internet and says, yeah, I want to buy your offer. Like, no, do the work, woman. Do the work and be grateful and thankful that you get to do the work, because you're really showing people like, hey, I see you and I have something for you. Like people want to be seen and heard. And when you say, hey, I have this amazing community of baller business women, and I think you are the perfect fit and you would so thrive in what we're building here in For's Glory CEO. And my inner circle is made up with ballers like you who are scaling to the next level, experiencing more peace and profit using my For's Glory CEO methodology, which is so simple yet so effective to put into your everyday business. You'll experience better relationships, a better marriage, and you'll just have a whole lot of fun doing it. I'd love for you to be a part of this, right? You want to make sure that you are sharing this with people, right? You want to build people up. The Bible talks about encouraging one another. Every single day you should encourage people. I encourage you just to send 3 texts a day to people saying, hey, I see you, and I specifically love how you love your kids by how you have date nights once a month. Hey, I see you, and I specifically love how you really put on a thoughtful outfit every day at school line pickup. I can tell that you really care about your appearance. Like when you make those specific compliments to people, you're moving them through your funnel with genuine, sweet compliments, right? Genuine being the key. You don't want anything from them. It's not a bait and switch. It's just the kindness of your heart. Out of your heart, your mouth speaks, the Bible says. So you genuinely will attract these people anyway. And then the beautiful thing is it just becomes second nature to be able to offer them something, especially if they're your ideal client and you know you can get them the results they're looking for. What a gift, y'all. What a gift. What an honor. And then home run is when you make those offers, the home run people ready to go that should already be in the spot in your funnel. Again, our existing clients, people that have already bought from you. They already have their credit card out because they know you're the woman for the job, and we're just closing those sales, right? You can make it non-emotional. Like, hey, great, Visa, MasterCard, awesome. Can't wait to get you started. You'll follow up with an email, and I'll see your beautiful face on Zoom on Wednesday, right? Have fun with this. You guys, if anything I can tell you, I love building businesses with other amazing, godly women because I know. Like I just got off a call actually with a caterer, a private chef for our Inner Circle retreat. I treat my women like I just want to roll out the red carpet for these girls. They are amazing, amazing business owners. A lot of them are mommies. Some are grandmas. They work so hard. They serve so many others. So I make sure like everything is done over the top, that they are totally cared for. So I hire a private chef, one of the biggest things I do, because who doesn't want fresh, made to order, healthy food, 3-course meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner. And I was sharing with this private chef my vision of what I do and why I do it. And she literally got teared up and she goes, I don't know a lot of people like you, but I know what you're doing matters so much and so many people need to be in your community. And it just hit me that so many people don't have what I have to offer. So many people don't have the gifting, the skills, the talents that God gifted you with, but we stay stuck making offers at first base, and then we get burnt out, frustrated, overwhelmed, stressed out because we're not making sales. And if we're not making sales, we don't have a business, we have a hobby, and we quit. Don't you dare give up on me, girl. Don't you dare quit. I always tell my people, you can quit on a good day. If you're going to quit, you better get 2 to 3 confirmations from the Lord, from people, from the Bible, from him about you quitting. Because don't you dare give up on a bad day. And don't you dare give up because you only made offers on the first base and you got frustrated because no one's buying what you have. You got this. You got this. And when you put some skill and strategy and biblical principles behind all this, you got this and you have fun doing it, girl. So put on your bright lipstick, get your earrings in, get a thoughtful outfit on, get that poster board from Dollar Tree, grab your Post-it notes, make your funnel, and have some worship music playing and write out all the names of the people that you have on your dream client list and start working them through the funnel and message me about how much fun this funnel has become and how excited you are to help people get the results they're looking for because only you have what they need. I'll see you next time. You've been tuning in to For His Glory CEO podcast, where unshakable faith meets bold business strategy to equip you for your next level. If this blessed you, please subscribe, leave a review, and share it. And if you're a businesswoman that's looking for the right circle to scale big, we got you. Click the show notes and hear more about our For His Glory CEO community, which is one of a kind, amazing. And remember, we're not just building businesses, we're building the kingdom of God. Until next time.